Hi and welcome to my playhouse, and this is the first video of 2017. Happy New Year! As the first video of the year, I always do a tour of my playhouse. So this year I thought we should just start in the data center, because that is where most of my videos evolve, or is about the data center. And I want to show you something that you haven't seen yet, but actually right over here there's a new server. I got myself a new IBM 3650 Model 4, and you're gonna be seeing that in videos in the next days. But that's the newest edition of the data center that no one has seen yet. Well, if you follow me over at Google Plus, you will have seen this. I did take a picture of it when I got it around Christmas. Let's I'll mount the camera on a tripod and we will have a walk around the house and see everything, including some Christmas and New Year's stuff inside and outside. So we're gonna start outside. This is my house from the street view, and I'm on the, it's kind of a little park here in the city, and my house is just next to the park. And right here at the park, it seems that there has been a lot of New Year's fun. Let's just have a look at that. This is how it looks. Someone has been shooting off batteries over here. Someone has chopped down the Christmas tree. Awesome. So let's go see the house over here. Over here is the server room. That's the house. And someone has been playing with my windows this year and putting stuff in my mailbox. Oh, it's full of stuff. Someone has been putting butter on my windows. Well, this is kind of the New Year's fun that kids do here, and I can entertain myself with cleaning that up. Here is my car, driveway, and there is a horse trailer in the driveway because I do also make films, and we use this horse trailer for moving film equipment around. Right now it has been sitting here for quite a bit. It's full of set pieces that had to move from somewhere else. Well, that's how that goes. In here is the shed. On top of the sheds I have 1 kilowatts of solar panels. I have a windmill that is mostly just showing the direction of the wind right now. And we can see it's a mess in here, but I have a lot of stuff just sitting, waiting for a good day, or for me to sort it out, throw it out, whatever. So awesome. This is the garden where I do occasionally do some filming when it's a lot nicer than now. I do a bit of filming out here. This is, I have a wood stove in the basement, so I have a lot of wood over here that I chop up and burn. Down here is another project that, oh yeah, that I need to get moving at some point. I was going to build a garden building down here with room for a pool, but I haven't really made much of that for a couple of years. So over here I'm making a fish pond, because I have a fish pond over here, but it's clearly falling apart on me, so that's no good no more. Over here is the data center. It's very messy right now, but this is actually the air intake for the data center, and I put a filter on that, so I'm filtering the air that goes into the data center. Just some cheapo thing that I invented myself. Tomato plants, dead. Out here I do some projects when the weather is to it. Have a little workbench. Right now I have a lot of leaves. They were not here last weekend. Well, they come and go ever so often. So let's go inside. And I've just taken off my jacket because inside is warmer. And when we come in, have a couple of washing machines and a dryer. This washing machine is broken, haven't tried to fix it yet. In here is the server room, lots of good stuff. But if you follow my videos, you will have seen most of it. If you don't follow my videos, I would recommend you looking through the old videos. We don't have time to look at all that right now, but it's in there. One of the questions that I get a lot is actually, how can I afford to power all of this? And the trick is really to turn it off when you're not using it. So my regular server is, at the moment it's number 17. That is always on. Right now I'm playing with a couple of other, including the new one of course. But number 17 is always on. And that is the one that is going to be exchanged, or I'm changing the main server from number 17 to number, well, I haven't given it a number yet, but the new M4, which is more power efficient. Up here in the data center I have a pipe, and that's all the servers are sucking in cold air from the front and pushing it through the server and cooling it down, which means that it becomes pretty hot behind the server racks, which is why I have this foam installed to make kind of a hot zone and I can't place that with one hand, and a cold zone, and I push that air out into this tube that goes into the house. In the summer this is a problem because it's already hot enough, but in the winter that we are now, this is a great idea. It helps heating the house that little bit. In here I have a bathroom, have a old shower and a water heater up here. Oh, a toilet that I almost fell over. And I have a radiator down here. I'm showing you this because I'm gonna show you something more in just a little bit. So out here is the little park where we just were. Kids are playing right now. Let's move into the house. So let's go right to it. I have gotten a new radiator for the bathroom, and this one is a double-sided one. There's 2 layers, and the one that is out there just has 1 layer. So this one will be able to do pretty much twice the amount of heat. And well, doing this last year I have installed this wood stove, which I thought that that's not that great. Maybe we need to turn that on. Okay, but I did a whole series making all this work here, and I'm pretty proud of that. I must admit that. Right now I'm not that proud that I turn it on to show it. And then it just don't work. It's I found out it's a lot of work to maintain this. It gets really dirty, so that's kind of irritating. But well, I'm doing the living room here, trying to improve that. I have these fiber drywalls that I need to keep working on. They have to come and look something like this over here, where there is some, that's kind of fiber wallpaper-ish. This has just been put on, but it hasn't been painted yet. But that's a project for the next year, I hope. Out here is my winter garden, where I sit in the summer. Right now it's cold as hell, but well, it's a neat place in the summer. Here I have like a showroom for a lot of movie equipment stuff that we have been using in different movies. I collect those. I like this clock. I've been thinking about moving this clock in on top of the fireplace. I thought that would look good. Also have a couple of servers. This one, I'm not sure if we've seen this one, but it's pretty much the same thing as other servers that I have standing around. This one we have seen. I really need to move that out of here. It's a mess right now. Been doing so many weird stuff. So over here is a whole corner of computer equipment that really shouldn't be there, but yeah, all of this is just computer server equipment that I have no idea where to put that. Yeah, I have to put it out in the data center some way, but well, yeah, some of it I need to do more with. This one I borrowed the RAID controller for that one, so it's just sitting there waiting for the RAID controller to come back so that I can put that in there. TerraMaster, the 2U NAS drive that I did a video about last week. I need to do a video more on that, I hope. Yeah, I will do that. I want to see what that thing can do. So that will be coming. In here is the living room. I have these kind of homemade studio lights that are pointed in weird directions, but well, this is the living room and this is the kids play from the inside. It's okay. I have to dry that off every year. It's okay. I'll manage that as long as they don't break anything. That's cool. So, well, this is the living room-ish. Computer over here. Have my TV. Friday night when I get up here after work, I use a lot of time here on the couch watching YouTube videos on this TV. Have a nice new router. I don't know much about it, but I actually more or less just needed a 1 gigabit switch here and some kind of Wi-Fi, and my cousin had this one. I got that. In here is my bathroom when I'm here. Also do some clothes drying out. This is really dry because it has been on that rack for months, so I need to put that away at some point. But well, this is where I sleep. Mostly because I have sleeping quarters on the first floor, second floor, I don't know what it's called, but it's pretty cold up there, so I usually just sleep down here. Hallway, the other way around, other stuff just laying around waiting for me to clean it up. Out here is the nice way into the building. Did some videos way back on putting on plastic. There's a layer of plastic not protecting the windows, but making sure that they don't lose too much heat. So that's cool. Have a couple of compressors here. Another project that you never heard about. Don't know if you will, but well, that might be coming. Out here is the kitchen, so we can go out there. Which is one of the first room that I redid when I got the house. So seats 4 people out here. I have a really old crappy stove that I got from a friend. It was being thrown away. Refrigerator, microwave oven. Not a very good microwave oven. That is on my wish list. Didn't get it this year. I must have been a bad boy. So kitchen, yeah, cool. You can go this way out. Awesome. Out here is my heat pump that is able to produce heat for the house. It turns air into hot water. It's like a cooling unit, but it heats water instead. And this is the air intake from the Datacenter. It's not hot. It's just right now it's warmer than the air in the house because it's pretty cold here. And if we turn around here and look down, we have the basement. I'll just move out of the way, give you an idea of where that is. Kitchen is in there, basement down here. So let's try and go down there. It's a very steep ladder here. So trying not to push the camera too much. Doesn't sound good in the microphone. So this is the basement. Zoomed all the way out. Right now my table is pretty clean, which is not always the case. So this is awesome. Over here is oh, there's a light that turns on. Cabinets for electric components. This is for my solar heating system, which produces hot water during the summer. Right now the solar panels on the roof are 7 degrees Celsius, and if you press here the water is 16 degrees. So it's not doing anything right now, but well, you don't need much sun before it's actually starting to do hot water. I just did the dishes to make the kitchen look good. I'm filming, you know, so I could feel that the water was not freezing cold. So this is doing something, even though it's bloody cold outside. We have a well pump here, and that's because down here I have a well. That was perfect timing. I didn't touch a thing. But it's usually pretty irritating when I'm filming down here, but for once in a change it actually turned on at the right time. Awesome. It's on a timer. It's over here, and the time is now 3 o'clock, so it turned on. And it pumps out the water from the well, which is really, it's half full right now, and it pumps it out into the fish pond. We can actually just go see that. Yeah, here's the result. The pump is pumping the water out into this fish tank. Okay, while that is pumping out, let's move in here. This is the heating section. This is my wood stove, and I'm only up here to do this film for you today. I'm gonna film this and I'm gonna leave again. So right now I haven't bothered to turn on this one. It's cold, so I'm not doing anything. And this pump pumps the water around the system. So, and over here kind of showed the temperature of the water. It's pretty cold right now, 10 degrees. This is a storage tank for the heat pump, so that when, and it's more or less connected to the whole heating system. So when the heating system is heating up, it heats up 500 liters of water in this storage tank, so that it's a buffer tank, and there is a lot of piping. I made all of that myself. It looks like shit, I know, sorry. Here is an old well which is dried out, but I don't dare to take it down because this is the loft, and the loft does not look that great. So I'm afraid that if I start taking that down, the whole bloody thing will come down on my head. I don't really want that. In here, we are not very often in here, but I have another storage tank for hot water. This one is that's the one that is connected to the water heating solar panels thingies. It does also have electric heat, and I am planning on connecting it to the stove as well. It is not connected to the stove right now, but I can. There used to be another wood burner in here, so there is actually an outtake for a wood burner right there, and the chimney sweeper has been bugging me about closing that down for years. I haven't done so because I might want to use it for something someday, so it's still there. Otherwise, I have a battery unit down here that I've been playing with in some videos, and a lot of people want me to get back on that. And it has some batteries down here. It has a charging unit. I think it's charging right now. I forget them. I bought the really cheap Chinese one, and this one is not helping me out very much, so I'm not satisfied with that. I need to get a better one because this one sucks. I need something with some meters and stuff on it so that I can see how the battery capacity is and what it's doing and so on. And well, I'm gonna look into that at some point. That's something that I'm playing with. I want to have, this is a 3 kilowatt oops that I'm so lucky is running on two 48 volt systems. So I want to make some battery systems down here that can run 48 volts. And well, I'll get back to that. Otherwise, I use this room for storage of old crap that I really need to go through all of this again, because a lot of this I'm never gonna be using. Over here, all these boxes are just full of electronic components that I got out of a school that was shutting down that. I have spare parts for a well pump right there. I did some videos on that. I never got a seal for it, so I never finished that. Let's go out of here. That was the basement. Let's go to the second floor. What do you call it? Second floor, I guess. So we go up the stairs. I haven't been up here turning on the lights, so it's gonna be a little bit darker up here. Out here is a balcony. I have done some videos from here. It has a really nice overview. Here is the park with the Christmas tree, my solar collectors for the hot water. the pump that is pumping out the water, the windmill over here, and you can see my solar panels over there as well, and the rest of the garden. Nice. So that's about the balcony. In here, I have I call it the guest room. When I have visitors, they use this. I have some filming equipment standing around here. The box for a red Scarlet X. My film company has one of those. It's not what I'm filming on here, but otherwise I have some props for film, and equipment, sleeping things. Well, yeah, a lot of good stuff. In here we have been sometime. Oh, Ryobi collection. That is living up here right now. And here I have the kitchen that I took apart this summer. And cleaned up and glued together. Up here I have another project, the sleeping loft. I should have turned on the lights up here, but well, I'm working on that. Needs to do some more insulation, but well, this is my project of making a sleeping loft instead of sleeping down in the living room. So at some point I'll be ready to move up here. That's gonna be awesome. So otherwise I'm thinking about making a film studio up here. Mostly I was thinking about this corner, putting up something so that I could show computer equipment or something. Making like a bar. I actually have a bar standing right here from a restaurant that I was thinking about somehow putting up here and making kind of a studio setup. I would like that, but it's just right now it's only in my head. So this is all the crap I have over here. This device is for putting up these fiber drywall on the loft. It makes it a lot easier. So that's this part of the loft. So there's kind of a good view here. You can look down the street and see if anyone is doing anything interesting. Look this way. Someone needs to clean that window at some point. I'll have that in mind. So this house is 168 square meters. I haven't calculated that in square feet for a while, so I forget how much that is. This is a tiny bathroom or toilet, so you can go in there and take a dump. So very nice. So this was the grand tour of my playhouse of 2017, or the first video of this year, having a look around what all of this is, because I do know that I've gained 15,000 subscribers last year and I have 156 videos up right now, and I really can't tell everybody to go back and see every bloody thing, even though I really hope you do, because I like to show off what I've been making. First videos are not as awesome as they keep getting. What am I saying? I'm saying that I'm becoming better, I think. I hope. I don't know. I'm saying that stay tuned. I hope that the year 2017 will be a great year for my playhouse here. I'm planning on doing videos every week like I do now. At the moment I'm doing a video Monday, Wednesday and Friday for you guys, and when I have something that falls outside of something weird, I put up something on Sunday as well. That's the extra thing, the weird things that I'm doing. But well, it is a lot of work actually making 3 videos a week. This one is probably gonna have taken me 2 hours to record. I had to plan a little bit, turn on the fire, do the dishes and go around, turn on lights and yabble along here for half an hour or so, and well, then I go home and I transfer the data to the computer, which is large files. I'm recording this in 4K, and then I edit everything and I export it, and that takes a while too. So there's a considerable amount of work in making all of these videos. So I really do hope you enjoy them. I hope for a lot of good server experiments this year. The M4 out there, I've already made 2 videos on them. You haven't seen them yet. I need to go home and edit those, shorten and cut and export and all that good stuff. But there's 2 videos already recorded on that, and you'll be seeing these this coming week. At least one of them. The next one might be next Monday. I'm trying to mix it up. I get tired of making server videos all the time, and well, if I don't make videos about it, I don't get things done in the house here. So I try to make every project here into some kind of a video that someone will get something out of. I hope you will enjoy those videos as well. 2017 is here. Let's hope for the very best and hope it becomes a really good year. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see 2017 here on my channel, and have a really nice day and year. Bye bye.